An Ironman is one of the hardest athletic events that there is. Apparently they will humble any athlete, but what happens when you try to do a half Ironman with no training? This is my first time riding a street bike, and I have to swim 1.2 miles, bike 56 miles, and then run a half marathon. My goal is to do this in 7 hours. Will I complete it or fail miserably? Okay, a lot of people exaggerate how little training they've done, so I'm gonna show you exactly. I've had 2 swims in the past 6 months, both of them 1 mile. I've biked a total of 0 times. Wait, that's not true. I've actually biked twice, like 10 miles in the last 6 months probably, but I used to mountain bike a lot. And I've been rock climbing, hiked about 200 miles in the past 6 months, mountaineering, some of the Grand Teton, little flex, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow I'm gonna be attempting to complete a half Ironman with no training. Honestly, I'm kind of nervous. This is just a pure endurance event, which isn't really my strong suit. In fact, it's my weak suit. Tomorrow I'm planning on eating a lot of candy, Gatorade, water. When I did the Grand Teton, I only ate 2 Snickers bars, but that was a 10-hour event. I'm pacing this like a 6-hour event.
Oh, hell no!
The water's gonna be cold. I don't have goggles. I also don't really have running shoes. So let me go check actually. These are my shoes of choice. Because this race was going to be hot, hydration would be very important. So I made sure to get a lot of sodium, magnesium, and potassium. You say triathlon is an expensive sport to prepare for? You're right, I spent $30 today. With my food, drinks, and bike all figured out, I was ready to go. This is like the lightest bike I've ever felt in my entire life. All right, good night, guys.
Love you. Good luck tomorrow.
And after a nervous night of sleep, I drove to my local reservoir where I had planned out my triathlon route. So I'm checking out my biking route right now. Okay, we're here at the lake. It's cold. This is now my only rest stop. So I'm gonna swim 1.2 miles. Come back here for the 3rd time, I'll be done. Usually people do this race in a group, but I'm by myself. The day before, I had planned out a route. Starting at this place called Rockport Reservoir, I would bike through the hills around Park City and then finish off by running around the lake. It was perfect, and I knew I was gonna get first place. Okay, it's 6:43, half Ironman is about to start. I'm about to go run down to the lake in my flip-flops, and hopefully it won't increase my transition time. But it's cold, but sometimes you gotta wish the water is cold. Oh, I got it. Like the most miserable thing I've ever done in my whole life. It may seem like I'm being dramatic, but at this temperature a wetsuit would normally be mandatory, and I don't know, I was just not prepared. My hands and feet started to go numb, and it was not fun. I lost my flip-flops somewhere. Now I'm just trying to gather enough courage to start biking. After a nightmare scenario swim, I finally recovered after about 30 minutes of sitting in my hot car. A little recovery, and we're ready to go. The swimming honestly wasn't too bad for my cardio because I was so focused on being cold the whole time. But since I'm not a biker at all, my legs were getting pretty tired. I wasn't sure what pace to keep, what gear to be in. Getting hella ergonomical. 10.5 miles in, 40 minutes, averaging 15 miles per hour. Woo! First hydration beverage is being depleted. I can't stop. We're in the desert. That's how you know I'm about that Ironman lifestyle. Honestly, the seat kind of hurts my ass. My left hip is a little sore. The swim wasn't even hard. It was so cold. It was literally the most miserable, cold exercise experience I've ever had. What I have to merge onto the highway. 26.1415 miles in, 1.9 miles till halfway.
Look at this man just in the road. Today, he's wearing none of the right gear.
At this point, I was about 50 miles into my 56-mile ride, and it really started to hurt. My legs felt like they couldn't move. Even this flat part felt like I was going up a huge hill.
The second leg of the Ironman is complete.
And we still had another leg left.
Before anyone says anything, my AC is broken. So I'm not even getting AC right now. Now we're gonna go to a spot. It's been 6 hours and 20 minutes. Uh-oh. A nice clean shirt. I'm in my island in the sky. Shout out to Weezer. An hour and 44 minutes into a half marathon. You know how insane that is? We still got 4 miles to go. 12-minute pace. Blisteringly fast. I feel pretty good. I'm gonna try to go fast. See you later when the deed is done. 13.05. 13.09. Come on. 13.010. Come on. We did it. We fucking did it. Half Ironman. No training. They thought it could never be done. Let's keep going. Turn me up. Slowest half marathon of all time.